Hey everybody, this is Michael again on YouTube. So today I decided to do kind of accuracy test. It's not going to be very far. It's only going to be maybe 5 or 6 yards to where we're going to be shooting. I'm going to shoot one of these pumpkins down here, and then you'll also notice that next to them is a Cold Steel Viking hand axe that I stained the grip and then wrapped in paracord. I'm gonna shoot one of the pumpkins, and then we're gonna switch out for the other one, and then I'm gonna go to town on it with the Viking axe, and just because I want to see what both of these will do. I'm using the same arrows as I did in my last video for the water bottles, where they just have a brass field tip and the simulation turkey feathers. I did have to get some new arrows, so they don't have the speed knocks on these ones, but they're the same arrow types as I used before. So I'm going to set this pumpkin up here really quick. So that should stay nice and secure, hopefully. Now we're going to head over this way and we're going to shoot this pumpkin. Now before we do that, I just want to let everybody know that there is a backdrop that I have, which is a dead tree that's on the place that I live. It's not a live tree, it's dead. I've shot it many times. It's as you can probably see a lot of the arrow holes, but it's dead, it's not living, it doesn't have any nerves left, so just letting everybody know. Oh, and by the way, I don't celebrate today the holiday that's on October 31st, but for all of you who do, I hope you have a good evening tonight and that you stay safe and just have fun. But yeah, so we're gonna head over this way and I'm gonna start shooting this pumpkin and see what we get. All right, so we're kind of maybe 5-6 yards back, so nothing crazy on distance, but I've got the pumpkin set up over there and I'm gonna try and shoot it. I may not be the most accurate. I have faith in my bow, just not necessarily myself. But I'm gonna put like probably somewhere between 3 to 6 arrows in it. See what it does to that pumpkin, and see kind of what my accuracy is like. Again, I have faith in the bow, just not necessarily myself. So we'll see how this goes. That one went a little low. Oh, that one missed. Again, that was my fault, not the bow's. Oh, that was a nice one. Fairly centered. A little bit high and left, not bad though. Oh, that one missed terribly because I hit the box at an angle. Another one pretty well centered. Oh, hit the box underneath. At least when I'm hitting them, my grouping is somewhat decent. Okay, another pretty solid one. So I've got about 4 arrows in there right now. Another nice centered one. I think I'm getting warmed up finally. I'll do one more if I hit it. Yep. Oh, just the bare top. All right, we'll head over and check it out now. Okay, so now we're back at the pumpkin, and like I said, I had a miss here. One of the arrows went into the tree behind it. Another one kind of flew off that direction. So again, it was me, not the bow itself. But we have somewhat good grouping on these three, not necessarily the other three that hit. But around the back here, we have about a couple inches of penetration on the one that went kind of more straight through the pumpkin. The ones that went through more of the fleshy part of the pumpkin, the thicker parts, the hide, they didn't really come through. There are a couple that are poking through down at the very, like right next to this one right here, and then one down here at the bottom. So those are kind of where we hit on this. So this is, again, I think I mentioned this in my last video, but I'll mention it again. This is just a PVC bow. This video I decided to do a wood stain on it a week or two ago. So that's set pretty nicely. It looks kind of good in my opinion. Not not exactly how I wanted it to turn out, but still pretty good. So again, it's just a 3/4 inch PVC schedule 40, 3/4 inch diameter, or 3/4 inch PVC pipe schedule 40, 1/2 inch PVC pipe schedule 40 for the SIAs, which are this part right here, 750 paracord for the string, and then again, the main bow is just heated up with a heat gun, and then shaped. I have flattening jigs and stuff that I use to flatten them. So that's the bow. I love this bow. I love this bow. I've shot probably hundreds, if not thousands, of shots through it, and it still acts like it did the day that I shot it the first time. And I just love it. It's one of my best bows I've ever made. Not gonna lie. No. So, anyways, so now we're gonna kind of take a break and get the other pumpkin set up for the axe now, and we're gonna set up for that and go to town on the axe. So, all right, everybody. So we got this new pumpkin all set up here. One thing I forgot to mention with my bow is that a couple weeks ago, I went over to the field that's kind of in the background there, and I decided to see the kind of the range of my bow, and I did an upward arced shot and let go, and I did it 3 times just to make sure I was right, because the first time I was shocked, but I paced it out, and the range on that bow is about 135 yards. So that kind of gives you an idea of what the PVC bows will do on distance at 25-pound draw. Obviously I could make a heavier one that would throw it out further, but just decided I'm gonna wait on that till I can get my shoulder healed up. But anyway, so this is a Cold Steel Viking hand axe. I did some wood burning on it one time, and I have a cross on there, and then I did some kind of more of a hexagonal pattern right there, and did some. Then I took a lighter to the top, a cigar lighter to the top and the bottom to help kind of seal those in. Get that. I just burned it with a cigar lighter, and then I wrapped it in this paracord wrap that I've done for axe handles before. And what's nice about this wrap is that it's very efficient for the size, or for the area it covers. There's about 44 feet of paracord on this axe right now, so this is kind of a good survival setup. If I got stuck out in the middle of nowhere with this axe, I could take paracord off as I needed it to use it. This is just like I said, the Cold Steel Viking hand axe, just a bearded axe. The beard means this part here where it hooks down, that was to use on enemies to reach down and hook their ankles out from under them, and then come down on a downward strike on them. This part on a more traditional Viking axe is usually a little bit more swept up into a point, so that it can be used to jab with. I'm a weapons nerd, Viking history nerd, so I enjoy this kind of stuff. So it was meant to be a multiple use weapon. It wasn't designed to just be just an axe. They wanted to kind of make it into a multi-tool. It was for wood chopping, battle, did a little bit of everything. But today we're going to kind of see what it does against the pumpkin here. So I'm going to kind of do some downward strikes and then some side strikes just to see what kind of damage we can get out of it. So our first one will be a down one. So barely caught it. I'm going to go a little bit deeper. So it went straight through it, hollowed it out a little bit. Now I'm going to kind of go at a weak side swipe. So slashed through it that time. So now I'm going to kind of go more to where it'll be centered on the pumpkin right here. I'm going to go more strong hand on this one. So I missed it a little bit, but now that we killed the stand, we'll go at it on the ground. So yeah, it does a little bit of stuff to the pumpkin. It's dead, I think. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed my little bit of craziness and the carnage that ensued from part of my weapon from my ancestry, Vikings. I have a couple different Viking countries in my lineage, but anyways, so again, a history nut. I think I mentioned it last video. I'm Scottish, but I like kind of studying my ancestry and stuff. But yeah, Viking hand axe from Cold Steel, pretty solid weapon. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. But anyways, again, if you celebrate today, I hope you have a safe, fun time, and you guys all have a good rest of your day, and you know, just stay safe. Bye.